Hi, my name is Justin. I'm a police officer in Southwest Louisiana. Welcome to Behind the Blue. This is the channel that myself and a friend of mine, Mike, he's a retired chief of police in Alabama. We created this to basically show how we really are behind the badge. Not all of us are the same. There are some good ones out there, and we'll be able to answer any one of y'all's questions that y'all need. I've been in law enforcement 12 years, right out of high school. I love it. Never thought about changing or anything like that. I hold the rank of senior corporal with my department. I'm an FTO. It means I field training officer. It means I train rookies and stuff that come in and hopefully make them good officers. I'm also a shift supervisor, and had to work hard to get where I'm at. I got in law enforcement basically seeing my dad. I'm a third generation. My grandfather, my dad, and me. I generally like to help people when I can. I got into it for the right reasons. Basically, to fight for the people who can't fight, be the voice for the voiceless, and hopefully make people have a safer night. I hope you enjoy the channel. If you have any questions, ask us. Be more than welcome. We'll be live streaming and stuff, and y'all be able to ask us questions. We'll have other officers on, maybe first responders, something like that, stuff like that. Now let's get into the video.
So I am here with the corporal of
Senior
Westwater?
corporal, my dog.
I'm sorry, senior corporal with Westwater, right?
Westlake.
Westlake.
Close enough.
So tell me why you wanted to be a police officer.
I'm a third generation police officer. I grew up with my dad being a cop, my grandfather before him. Growing up, I've always helped people or people that was getting bullied and stuff. So once I decided I wanted to see why my dad wanted to be a cop, did the citizen ride along stuff, liked it, did a part-time deal, loved it, been doing it since '09. I'm able to help the people that need to be helped, who are too scared to come forth or help themselves. I'm able to be the voice for the voiceless on the ones who are getting either abused or something's happening to them criminally or anything like that from a spouse or friend or brother, cousin, whatever, that they can't protect themselves. So I'm proud to say that I can at least help them out to where they can wake up with a safer time, safer day, safer evening or night.
Okay. How long have you been a police officer?
Since 2009.
And that is 14 years?
About that. Close. Well, come knocking up on it.
What kind of difference you want to make for the public?
I want to make more of a positive public relations with us and the public. Realistically, we help each other out. They tip us out when crime happens. We go and we try to keep them safe as we can. I love my job. It's rewarding. The public confides in us. They confide in everything we do. So, it's all about getting the trust of the public. So,
Okay.
No, go ahead. I was gonna say one thing, but go ahead.
The next question I want to ask you is that what is one of the bloopers of your job?
As in?
whether it's a call matter or you and fellow officers having a good time or enjoying your job.
The good times?
Right.
Basically being with my co-workers, with everything going on, everything we see, being able to interact as if, basically keep each other sane, I guess, like a brotherhood. I mean, realistically, I'm with them more than my family, so they're technically more than my family anyways. But, I mean, we have good times, on duty, off duty. But every one of them, I trust to have my back.
How many calls you reckon you get a day?
It depends on the day. Some days I have 1 or 2. Other days we're nonstop all day. Can end up with 15, 16, 17, maybe a little less, depending on the day and the full moon.
Oh yeah, I know the full moon has a big factor. So I want to ask this question for some states, because I know some states are different than others. Is are y'all on a quota or what?
No, we're not on a quota. Can't have a quota. Basically, how we operate is this: if we want to the admin wants to make sure that we're out there, we're doing our business checks, checking on extra patrol residences. We have a high traffic crash rate, so we're out there writing tickets, and I mean, we'll write anywhere. There's officers that write 30, 40 tickets a month, and we'll write up the 300 to 400 tickets between all of us, depending on what it is. But I mean, for the most part, we just try to go out there and do whatever we can to keep the public safety, and also keep our productivity up, so the citizens see us.
Your position is basically a field training officer, right? What does that job title pertain?
Basically, what my job title is, any new people that we hire, we got phases in our training. You got a phase 1 phase all the way up to ghost. So phase 1, basically you're observing the officer as you're with them. Phase 2, you do 25% of everything. 3, 50, 4, 75, and then when they're in ghost, they're doing 100% of all. I'm the trainer that makes sure, depending on which phase I'm at, whichever I'm delegated for, phase 1 and 2, I make sure he's ready to be able to handle 50% to 75 of the load, to make sure that he can make himself past 3rd and 4th phase. I have to give him the knowledge, the training, and basically make sure he can keep himself alive, and us too. There's 4 of us for different phases, and I've actually trained everybody that's under my rank at this department. So I'm turning a rookie into a good cop if I can.
How long is your academy usually?
The academy is 3 months.
And on the training, do they teach you when to use lethal force and non-lethal force?
Yep. They teach us how to use non-lethal, lethal. I mean, for the most part, the training you get is great, but it's all about the common sense that you have to use it. You to know when to use it. You don't want to go out of hand with something that it could be a belligerent, it could be a drunk. He may not need the same force as somebody that is combative. And that's what my job is, to make sure that they understand it and they don't go above it. The best tool we have is our mouth. We can talk people down. If we can talk them down, they ain't got to do nothing. Everything's peaceful. Arrest them, whatever we got to do, but make it peaceful. That's great. But it's up to the officers to be a sponge and want to do the job. You know, everything else is on the job training as you go. I was given the necessary tools when I first started to know how to build clear buildings, make sure I watch my partner's back, make sure, you know, I'm patting somebody down, make sure I'm patting them down good, because, you know, the hands kill. So I took my knowledge and my years of experience and progressed it into my own little deal.
Okay, for your job, what kind of equipment do you use besides lethal force?
I have an X26P taser, which I am the taser instructor at our department. So I certify all the officers and make sure that they know the safety and how it feels. We have pepper spray. Some people don't carry it. I do. Nobody wins with it. I have a Menaghnot baton that I carry that I haven't really used as much. And then I think that's pretty much about it. What I got on my belt, anyways. But hopefully, I don't have to come to that. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe.
Garrett Beats.